For anybody with any amount of experience, you're probably wondering this exact question. Why is it when I get with these women that it's going good for a while, either in the talking stage or it's going good for a while in the relationship, and then all of a sudden, this woman changes out of nowhere, goes back to her basic bullshit, and completely disrespects the relationship, disrespects you. And then there's you, who's in this relationship, still putting in effort, still putting in time, and still doing everything it takes to maintain and keep a relationship healthy and going. But on her end, she's doing the complete opposite. And I'm going to break down exactly why women turn on you and disrespect the relationship. It's for the simple fact that women don't respect anything. You see, you could become UFC world champion, bro. She's just going to look at you like, oh, like, she's not going to look at you and think, man, this guy's put in all this work. She's not going to go back in time and think of how much it took to get to this place. She's just going to see you now, UFC champion, with a belt around your shoulder. And oh, he's the man. Oh, shiny object, he's the man. Oh. They don't think, like the way we think as men, like if we seen something like that, and some man's in front of us, he has a UFC strap on his shoulder. He's a UFC champ. We probably know who he is because we probably watch UFC anyways. We're gonna have a ridiculous amount of respect for this guy if we ever see him in real life or anything else. We're not just gonna look at him and be starstruck and be like, "Oh my God, like look at the gold belt. Oh my God, you're a UFC champion. Oh my God." No, we're gonna have a bunch of respect for this guy, and we're gonna feel through the energy how much it took for him to get there. We're going to have this ridiculous amount of respect. That is the difference between us and women. Women don't respect anything. And it's not to make them look bad. It's literally how God made them, bro. It's never my intention to just come here just to make women look bad, just to make women look bad. It is for your guys' understanding. Because if you don't understand them, it's gonna fuck with your head. But if you do understand them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship and she kind of turns on you and things go south. You understand that is a possibility. You understand that this is a woman at the end of the day and she is capable of that. She's capable of self-sabotaging an entire relationship when things were going well. You can't sit there and think and wonder why this happened and stuff like this. That is a woman for you. They can also stick around and have things just good enough for you to stay in it. But I see so many examples, man. Certain things I've been through, certain things I even see my friends going through, and other couples, and a lot of people I've coached across the world, and everything else. I see tons of examples. Like, I've seen examples of women in the beginning is obviously with this new guy. She's doing everything it takes to win this guy over. She's acting perfect. She's not going out, drinking with her friends, going crazy. She is locked in on this guy. She's getting all emotional with it and shit like that. She's trying to build this super tight connection with this guy to build the trust, to build the foundation and stuff like this. And as soon as the guy is sold and she knows she's in and she knows he's attached, her behavior subtly changes over time. She's gonna go back to her roots. She's gonna go back and probably start to drink again and start to turn up and be who she was before she even got with this guy. She just kind of puts on an act so she can get this guy in the first place because, yeah, she wants the guy, she wants the attention, she wants the relationship, but she also wants to go out. She also wants to continuously drink. She wants to act a little crazy and pretty much single half the time. Which, if you're a man and you're with a woman like this, it's going to mess with your head because you're not doing that shit. You're devoted to the relationship. And she's kind of still in it, but still veering off and doing some crazy shit sometimes. Those are things that's going to fuck with your head because if you were doing this, it wouldn't even feel right. Like, personally, that's not something I'm going to do. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not going to go out, I'm not going to drink, I'm not going to do all that stuff because I believe that is for single people. If you're going to go out, it should be a mutual thing with your partner to go out together, so on and so forth. But here's the thing. If you don't like to go out and your woman likes to go out, I don't see why you should be with the person, to be honest. I really don't. Because it's all fun and dandy at first, but it's going to cause problems. It's going to cause problems. And this is why I don't date women who like to drink. I swear to God. Like, if they have a drink, like, seldomly, that's not drinking. That's not excessively drinking and wanting to drink every single fucking week and every weekend. I don't want someone who wants to even drink alcohol once a week. No, sir, that's too much. The fuck's in my eye? Good now, eyelash. It's too much, and it shows there's a problem there. I swear to God. Even one drink a week, it shows that she can't go without it. Oh yes, I can. Well, not really. You really can't. I go half a year. I go a year without a drink. And I don't necessarily expect that kind of discipline from a woman. But it would be nice. It would be nice because I don't drink. I don't drink. And I'm not saying you never, ever, ever can. And this is just the way I am. Because if you like to drink and you're the type of person that likes to drink every week, we're not compatible automatically. I love my life, and you like to fuck around too much. I don't need to do that stuff to enjoy life. There's so many other things. I don't have to poison myself, poison my mind. I train MMA every single week, every single day, 5-6 days a week, strictly. So why would I be drinking? You know what I'm saying? And even before that, not drinking. Doesn't matter. But now I'm definitely not drinking. So, and this is just one example, but you just understand what I'm saying. Once women get in, bro, you start to see their true colors. You never see it at first. It's like the perfect person. It's the perfect partner. So once that attachment gets built and you actually think you have this perfect person and this perfect partner, now you start to see who they truly are. That starts to show, and everything it took to get you and to win you over kind of flies out the window. They become a little disrespectful. They become disrespectful to the relationship. It's almost like they think they don't have to put anything into it anymore. And you're the one that has to sacrifice anything to even keep it going in the first place. Because women don't respect anything. All women do is get their needs met. They will act however it takes to get their needs met. They'll do whatever it takes to get their needs met. That means lie. That means manipulate. That means string you along for many months to make you believe they're a certain kind of person. And then you're with them and you're locked in and she knows that. Now you start to see who she truly is. She's doing a whole bunch of things that just rubs you the wrong way. because that is who she is. She was never the person at first that she pretended to be. And this is why it doesn't matter, bro. Anytime a guy is talking to a new woman for the first weeks, for a month, even a couple months, and I had to learn this the hard way myself, I'm not sold on it. No matter what, I'm not sold on it, bro. I've seen too much. I've been through too much. And it's not only my experiences, it's other things that I've seen. It is my experiences and it's other things that I've seen. They can be very good for a few months. Things are new, things are fresh. They're putting on an amazing performance to win you over, to get you attached, to build the attachment, because it will happen. If you're dealing with a woman for months, you are talking every day, it's going really, really well. You are hanging out, you are probably getting intimate, all this stuff. And there's that kind of consistency. If you continue to do this, an attachment will form. You're going to start to get attached. It's almost like having a best friend, obviously in an opposite kind of way. Like, you just become friends and you start to hang out and you start to golf together. You start to hit the gym together. You start to watch sporting events together, and maybe you even train together, and maybe go out the odd time on a weekend together and pick up some chicks together, and you're just kind of on this path. If you're hanging out with the same people for long enough, you're going to start to build like a friendship, and this is going to be a good friend. And it'd almost be weird if it just stopped, because attachments get built. Women like to build that attachment and then show their true colors and start to act however they want, thinking they have it made because they're with you now. And in a way, they kind of do, because you're attached. But now you're attached to somebody, you start to like despise yourself. You don't even like them anymore, because that is not what you signed up for. They're showing you a whole different thing right here. They're starting to drink more. They're starting to act a little crazier. They're not really respectful. They act like the relationship don't even matter. And it's just like, where was the person that I actually liked? Because I don't like this person. I'm telling you, boys, that's how you're going to feel as a man. That's how you're going to feel. But she sees it otherwise. She got you now. She got your attention. She got your commitment. She's benefiting off of being with you because, yeah, you're probably paying for the suppers, paying for things, doing things. You almost become just like a father or something that she just sleeps with. It's a little weird, but it's the truth. And all that stuff you guys built kind of just flies out the window because she feels she already done enough. And that's the mistake they make. But to be honest, they would never stay that way anyways. They can't. Women are always going to be women, bro. And to be honest, we're never going to like the true side of what women actually are most of the time. Like, she would actually have to have very similar interests as yourself, and most of the time they're not going to have that. Most of the time, women are rebellious nowadays. Women like to drink nowadays. Women like to be crazy nowadays. Women like nothing but fun nowadays. They don't like to respect anything, because respect is not in their nature. Disrespect is in a woman's nature, and respect is in our nature as men. That is the fucking truth. When I walk into the MMA gym, there's so many guys in there, bro, that I have all the respect for in the world. Tons of guys in there have a bunch of respect for me. It's just how it is. You can see it. You can. It's not hard to tell who's respecting who here. And the odd time, maybe some new young kid walks in the gym, complete idiot. Like one day, someone walked into the gym and walked on the gym mats with his fucking shoes on, and like What a clown. Nobody respects that. Nobody respects him. He never even came back. That's what I mean. There's certain things you're going to respect. Men respect men. Women don't even respect men. They act like they do for a while, but they just have no respect. Most of them do not. And it's just how they are. It's not to make them out to be bad or nothing like this. It is what it is. Women can come out of nowhere and disagree. Oh, that's not true. I respect this and that. Bro, I've heard that from the craziest women I've ever come across in my life. Yeah, I respect you, da, da, da. But then you act completely insane and you disrespect the entire relationship. So no, you don't respect anything, because if you did, you wouldn't act like that ever. That's just how it is. If you start to become disrespectful, you're a disrespectful person. If you start to act a little respectful at times, but then you're disrespectful, you're just a disrespectful person. You must keep the respect. Women cannot keep their word. They cannot stay respectful. It is what it is. That is why I'm telling you guys this shit. This is why I'm telling you guys, like, when you're in a relationship or a talking stage, women can turn on you. You're going to feel as a man that a woman is turning on you. She's not necessarily turning on you. She's just turning into the person she actually is. And that's not a very respectful person. That's not a person who's going to have your heart at best interest. That is a person that is selfish. That is a person that does not care. They only care about themselves. And they want to be who they want to be. They want to drink on the weekends when they want to drink. They want to party when they want to party. They want to do the things they want to do when they want to do it. They want to travel when they want to travel. And who says a woman can't do these things? They can do these things, but if you're in a relationship, a little bit's going to change there. If a man's not doing this shit, neither should you be. And if you want to be single, you can go and do those things. You're free to do so. But if you're in a relationship, I don't see why. I don't see why. And this is one example of many, but you just get the point. Bad habits, rebellious nature, rebellious things. It's not good traits to have. If you're in a relationship, it causes problems. You don't want to be causing your partner to overthink. You don't want to be causing your partner anxiety. You don't want to be causing your partner unpleasant emotions because of your unpredictability. Stay single. That is what you should do. You should stay single if you're going to be causing your partner distress. And it's that simple. How many times have you guys been with a woman and she caused you mental distress? Be honest. I don't think I was ever with a woman in my life that didn't cause me that kind of shit. And I'm to the point now, the second things are off, the second I can sense she's weird, the second I can sense she's just not who I thought she was, I'm just done. The second I sense some shit, bro, I'm just done. I don't care. I'm not upset at you at all. I'm just done. I've seen enough. I've seen what I've seen. I'm not impressed. You know what you can do? You can go get somebody lesser than myself, because it's exactly what's going to happen. And I'm not saying that to make myself seem all high and mighty and big and the best on earth. I'm saying that because I know for a fact you're going to get less. Because if anyone is me or above me in life or in any way, shape, or form, they're not going to accept you either. The only person that's going to accept you is someone who is lesser. So if you want less, go have fun with less, because that's exactly what you're going to get. What happens when you want more in life? What happens when you want good things in life? What happens when you want a good partner in life? What happens is you have to put in more. More. If you want the best, if you want something valuable, if you want something good, it's not just going to come like this. Ask anyone who's achieved anything. Ask anyone who's made a good amount of money. Ask anyone who's done anything significant what they had to do to get that. They're not going to say, oh, I just was out in the patio and I was having a Smirnoff vodka and it just fell in my lap. It doesn't exist. You have to sacrifice. You have to put in some work. You got to show up. You got to be consistent. So ladies, if you want a good man, you're going to have to be at your best for him to even want you and tolerate you like that. If you get a good man and all of a sudden you become the Jekyll of all Hydes and you're just doing things that just turns him off, it turns him away, your attitude, your behavior, your rebellious nature, you're drinking now and stuff and doing things you weren't even doing, like he's not going to respect that. He's not going to like you like that no more. It's going to fall apart. I'm telling you now. But if you want less, leave, because you can. You can leave him and go get less, but that's what you're going to get. You're not going to leave him and get better. It's not how it works. You're going to get less. And you can go and get better short term and pretend to the next guy, and he might be a little bit better than that guy. He might be. And you can pretend to this guy, you're not going to keep this guy. If you want someone you're going to keep, you're going to have to go for less. Because that is what you are. You're less. And you know what makes you less? Your actions. When I was in a relationship like a year and a half ago, you know what made this person so special? And the fact that she even got a relationship from me in the first place? It was her actions that led to it. She earned it. And then it all fell apart. Less than a month, bro. Literally less than a month of being official. And I waited a while. We're talking from the start of April till August to become official. That's a good amount of time. 4 months. 4 months is a pretty good time to become official if you have as much consistency as we had within 4 months. So, yeah, and then less than a month in, this is month 5 now, about the 5-month mark, it all falls apart. You just see things that you never seen, and really unimaginable things, and it just goes to show. Women like to do what they have to do to get you, bro, and they really think you're going to stay. And it's just incredible. Like, it really is. You earned me through your actions, and it got you that. And now you're self-sabotaging that through your actions, and you know what you're going to get? You're going to get less, and it's exactly what happened. You got less. So, yeah, you get what you give in life. So, if you want a good partner, you got to put in the work. You want a lesser partner? Go and be crazy, because there's some guy out there that is naive. There's some guy out there that'll accept you as you are. Go get less. That's all I got to say. So these are my points. This is why women turn on you, bro, in relationships. Because she is not who she pretended to be. And you're going to see that pretty soon. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.